Live look at the campaign trail, and Terry McAuliffe is at the mic. He's got a few more days to make his case to Virginia voters, as another poll shows that this race is in a virtual dead heat. Just under a week to go now. McAuliffe and Republican Glenn Youngkin less than half a point apart at around 45% each in the Suffolk University USA Today poll. The same poll shows President Biden's approval rating in Virginia underwater by 11. This is a state that he won by 10. Last year. That's a huge move in his approval rating in just 9 months. The president campaigned with McAuliffe, who McAuliffe had said, you know, the president's a little unpopular here in Virginia, but he went there and campaigned anyway. And it's a race, obviously, that everybody's watching to see take the temperature of the nation in this microcosm of Virginia as we look towards the midterms for 2022. And who better to do this with than America's Newsroom co-anchor Bill Hemmer, who is dusted off the big board. It's shiny and new and ready to go for the new election season. And he'll be with us on our election coverage on Tuesday night. Hey, Bill.
Martha, good afternoon to you. Got a couple different models here. This is the Studio F model, okay? And made it just for you, as a matter of fact.
Thank you.
Here's what we did. This is the governor result from 4 years ago in 2017. Ralph Northam beat Ed Gillespie fairly handily, I'd say, 8-9 points right there. I think as you look Virginia, over the past 12 years, it's been a fascinating state just to see the way the demographics have changed and also just where the political leanings have gone. In 2009, this governor's race was won by a Republican, and now it's gone, well, pretty much toward the Democrats for the past several cycles. Here's what I do, Martha. This is Washington, D.C. right over here. This is Arlington. Just that little speck right there, just that little area here provides a ton of votes here for Democrats right now, and that's where President Biden was just last night. This is Loudoun County. I heard so much about the education push. Watch this county on Tuesday night. See whether or not Youngkin can start to chop into that blue lead right there in Loudoun County, but a lot of votes up here. Youngkin was with us earlier today, Dana and me, early in our program on America's Newsroom. He was way down here in Franklin County, where you see the advantage Republicans have. Then he went up to Roanoke County. You see again the Republican edge there. Over here to Pulaski County. Not as many votes down here in this part of Virginia, clearly, but you know, when you're talking about a turnout election, trying to drive up those numbers, a lot of these votes will matter down here in the southwestern part where you see so much red. Martha, I would put a focus here on Richmond, Virginia. I've talked to a lot of these experts who watch all the polling in the state of Virginia. They're saying this area right now is a toss-up, okay? So why is that? This is Richmond City, clearly a Democratic heartbed right there for the blue team, I would say. But you go to Enrico County, just north of it, things start to change a little bit. Then you go to Chesterfield County, you get into the suburbs, and things are really pretty dead even. Martha, remember when Eric Cantor was upset in his congressional race? Well, this is Virginia 7 right here. It runs from south to north. And this was won by Abigail Spanberger 3 years ago now. But she won her race both times by only 2 points, a real thin margin. There's a lot of talk right now that this area is something that you want to watch on Tuesday night to try and figure out, well, maybe how are things going? Is the state now shifting back toward the red zone? That's something really we're going to keep in mind here. And I would say, too, Martha, we looked at this earlier today. This is where we were just 11 months ago. Look at this now. All right, you got Biden and Trump. They're separated by 10 points. I mean, this was a walk away for Democrats. But today, you're at 46-46 in the Suffolk poll between McAuliffe and Youngkin. And among independents, remember we talked about this number last week? Independents, Youngkin has an 11-point advantage in this Suffolk poll. We're going to have a poll coming out later in this week here, and we'll see which way we see it. I'm going to move over here right now, and we'll just finish up our conversation here. So I think all of that holds a lot of intrigue, and I'll just throw one more number out there. You talked about Joe Biden being underwater in Virginia right now. They did a right track, wrong track in Virginia on that same poll. 66% of those in Virginia say they're on the wrong track.
That's huge.
Yeah, and if you're Terry McAuliffe, you're looking at it and you're thinking, what, 2/3 of the people in my state think we're going in the wrong direction? When Joe Biden came in last night and said we're going in the right direction, that goes right to things like the economy and how people feel about the state of health in Virginia today.
Economy is #1 issue for voters in Virginia. Close behind is education, which we've been watching, and Glenn Youngkin seized on that moment when Terry McAuliffe said, you know, parents shouldn't be telling school boards how to educate their children. And Youngkin, I think, rightfully jumped on that. Whether or not he can pull it out in Virginia, which, as you point out, has been pretty deep blue over the past decade or so.
Tuesday night.
Really interesting to watch.
It could be a long night. We'll see.
Could be a long
nice
night.
to be with
We'll
you.
be there as usual with Brett. Thank you very much, Bill. Great to see you.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.